Hi guys, welcome to the channel, and today we've got a super easy and powerful Town Hall 17 attack strategy. Here's my Legend League battle log. As you can see, all 3 stars apart from 1 attack. I think that's when I dropped my phone down the stairs. No, I'm joking guys. It just went a bit wrong. We've got 1 attack left. Let's see if we can get 3 stars and make it 7 out of 8. Pretty high up in the Legend League as well, which for me guys, just a quick disclaimer, I'm not a very good player at all. I'm 712 billion years old. I used to have a pet brontosaurus named Barry. But in all seriousness, guys, no, I'm not a very good player. I find it difficult to multitask. I like attack strategies with not too many troops, not too many spells, where things can't really go wrong. And I think this attack strategy meets all of those requirements. It's really easy to use and really powerful. So let's go through the different stages. So first of all, you're going to send in the Royal Champion with an invisibility walk. I like Electro Boots, obviously you need that, and Rocket Spear. You can use Haste Vial, but Rocket Spear for me is just easier to use and helps set up the attack. Then start putting down those invisibility spells. I mean, first of all, choose your target. Are you going after the Town Hall, the Monolith? They're 2 of the best targets to go after. Especially at Town Hall 17 now, you don't get the Poison Bomb after the Town Hall. The Royal Champion can just take it out and move on to the next defense. And a quick tip for you, if it goes wrong as in the Royal Champion's taken out early, don't worry, you've still got those invisibility spells. You can use them later. You can revive the Royal Champion when it's safe to do so. Next stage of the attack, normally sending in the Queen with a giant arrow through the base. Main priorities are air defenses or air sweepers. Try and set a funnel if you can. And a big piece of advice for you here, when you send in the main dragon army, do it above the Queen's position. We want to try and protect the Queen with Eternal Tome. We just don't want to leave the Queen by herself in one corner of the base. She gets taken out 10, 20 seconds later. We really need the Queen there with full health at the end of the battle. I'm still using Eternal Tome on the Grand Warden with Rage Gem. Even after the rework, I think Eternal Tome still works really well. Now, obviously, if the Town Hall is still there when you start your main attack, I'd suggest sending the Battle Blimp through the Grand Warden's ability, maybe with a Super Yeti and Yeti inside, protect the Battle Blimp, and you should still be able to reach the Town Hall, as long as it isn't all the way across the other side of the base. If it's central, sort of towards you, that's fine. Take out the Town Hall. Of course, if you've already taken out the Town Hall with the Invisibility Walk with the Royal Champion, then you don't need to send in the Battle Blimp. Then I suggest something like Siege Barracks or a Stone Slammer. If you're going to be using Siege Barracks, don't have a Yeti and Super Yeti inside though. Maybe have some Super Minions. You want fast-moving troops inside Siege Barracks so they catch up with the main army. And as you can see, guys, we're going to get 3 stars. So that was quite high up in the Legend League, and we got 7 out of 8 3-star attacks using this strategy. And one thing I haven't mentioned yet is, yes, I have said we're using Eternal Tome with the Grand Warden. I would say Rage Gem is a very good combination with that. But on these replays, we're using Lava Loon Puppet. Because, of course, with Eternal Tome rework, the interaction with Lava Loon Puppet is different. When you use Lava Loon Puppet now, the Lava Loons in that aura will become protected. Before, they didn't. So I do think Lava Loon Puppet is really good for this attack strategy, but I honestly think Eternal Tome and Rage Gem is equally as good as well. I just wanted to showcase that Lava Loon Puppet is worth considering. If you have got it, guys, I think it's really good. Now on to the next attack. This is where we're going to see Ice Block spell being really useful. So sending the Royal Champion on the right hand side here, and we know when the Royal Champion starts attacking around that invisibility spell tower, it's going to get triggered and hide everything, and normally the Royal Champion would run off and our invisibility walk would be in danger. But no, we're using the Ice Block spell to keep the Royal Champion in place until that invisibility spell wears off from the invisibility spell tower, and then we're going to go back to usual now, putting down those invisibility spells, and it's helping us take out that compartment around the Town Hall with the Monolith. So yes, guys, if there's an invisibility spell tower in a nasty area that's going to make the sort of compartment or the Town Hall you're attacking with your Electro Boot Invisibility Walk invisible and make your Royal Champion run off, and this works with using Yetis to take out the Town Hall in the Battle Blimp, just freeze with the Ice Block spell, just freeze your troops or hero in place, you'll outlast the effect of the invisibility spell tower, and you can go back to normal. Because I've had it quite a few times where invisibility spell tower has ruined my attack. You know, I haven't noticed it, Royal Champion invisibility walk, and she just runs off in the other direction, and it's really difficult to protect her. Then on to the next stage of the attack, giant arrow through the base. You can see those lava loons sort of just going across the base towards the air defenses. They're doing a great job there, sort of distracting defenses. And I have found at Town Hall 17, guys, like I said earlier, I'm not a particularly good player, but I have decided to do all of my Legend League attacks each day. I never used to. I used to do 2 or 3. You know, I was a bit busy. I was like, well, I'll just stay around 5,000 trophies. I'm trying to push now. I'm sort of up to 5, 6, 5, 8, which I think is pretty good. There's a lot of decent bases, and obviously you take a lot of 3-star attacks against your own base. But as I'm pushing up there, I am finding the best attacks to do well higher up in the Legend League are air attacks. You don't need to worry about walls, time fails, or ground troops. Any sort of invisibility walk with the Royal Champion leading to a mass dragon attack or mass dragons and dragon riders is really powerful. Obviously the hero equipment matters, but like I said earlier, guys, Eternal Tome and Rage Gem, Eternal Tome, Lava Loon Puppet, they're equally as good as each other, in my opinion. And of course, we've covered the Royal Champion, Rocket Spear, and Electro Boots. With the Queen, I say Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet. Giant Arrow through the base, Healer Puppet gives you a mini Queen Walk. And Minion Prince, I've got Dark Orb and Dark Crown. Henchman Puppet and Dark Orb is great. Dark Orb and anything is great. But the Minion Prince, yeah, very powerful with the Royal Champion in this attack strategy. And we are going to get 3 stars on our second attack. And we do have one more replay, guys. Here we go. And same again, you should be getting sort of a feel for the theme of the different stages now. Send in the Royal Champion. Well, pick an area of the base is the first thing. Sorry, yes. Pick an area of the base where you think, yeah, Royal Champion Invisibility Walk can really do well here. Send in your Royal Champion. As you can see here, guys, it's gone horribly wrong, though. That hook tower has hooked us into the base. But we're doing okay. I reacted quite quickly for me within about 3 seconds. And now we're going to utilize the hook tower for helping us out here. So the hook tower can help sometimes. Just think about this as a tip, yeah? If the hook tower's there, and it takes maybe a Super Yeti into the base, you've got some clone spells, you can clone them. Or even the King with Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball. Something worth considering. I'm not particularly happy with how the invisibility walk went overall. We have cleared some of the base at 6 o'clock. Look at that, 6 o'clock, guys. There's me being all sort of professional there. But yeah, it's okay, I guess. It helps with the funnel. Queen on the other side. There's our funnel. And send the troops into the base. And guys, you've got to be careful. Giant arrows in real life. They do exist. One of my neighbours down the road, Sarah, she said to me she bought a giant arrow online the other day. I was like, really? She said, yeah. I said, have you used it yet? She said, no, I'm practicing. Then I was asleep one night and I heard this massive noise outside. Looked out the window, you know, still quite tired, trying to open my eyes. What's going on? Giant arrow flying down the street, took out 3 cars, several bins, and scared 3 cats. Be careful, guys. It's only level 1. Giant arrows do exist in real life. And just be careful, guys. Any neighbours buy a giant arrow, just tell them to behave. Anyway, back to the action. We're doing okay here. Lava Loon Puppets flying through the base again. If you're still here, guys, still watching, thank you. I know quite a few people have probably left. And if you are still watching, please do hit that subscribe button and notification bell when you've finished, guys. Join the Samoose Army so I can bring you more videos like this. If you enjoyed the video today, please do like the video. YouTube algorithm apparently likes that. And one last thing, guys, or a couple last things. Number 1, stay hydrated. Number 2, remember to practice your funneling. And number 3, do remember on this channel we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favourite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. Our code is CodeMoose. Any support would be amazing. Watch out for giant arrows in real life, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.